Welcome to my channel, this is your friend Gonza. I hope you are having a good day today. Hey, stop right there, let's duel! Hello everybody, I think this is the video that everybody was waiting for, and here it is. We're gonna talk about the meta. Okay, you need to know that I made this video before developer changed the speed boost skill, okay? But I find very interesting to know how the meta was and how the meta is changing in the future videos that I'm gonna make. Also, you can learn a lot from this video and use it to figure out the new meta. So the meta game right now, we are gonna divide the meta in 5 tiers. Okay, so let's start with the 5th. I have set here the 2 new evos from the Halloween event because I think they cannot do anything in battle. They are not very useful right now. And then this is all the evos that I consider they don't do much in battle. We are not gonna use it in PvP. Let's go to tier 4. In tier 4 we have these evos. So we have the deer tops, and I consider the deer tops with the gen from the event is the best, but we need to test it more. We have here Rodia with the double debuff. That's why here it's not higher in the top because there are other evos with double debuff which are better. Here we have the Gargoliax that is working with 2 speed boost and then the Ingenuity to help with the seals. And it's here because nobody use, and there are few evos that have crash and can deal with seal very well. So we cannot use this cool evo. Really, Amphimar need double debuff. It has just the water warrior, so it's just 10 of damage that is gonna avoid, but it's not enough right now. And then we have Twin Flows. Twin Flow is really good with the last attack, so you're gonna do Sundance and then Twin Ray. The problem with this is in the meta there are a lot of evos that are using Sun Throw, and then you're gonna fail Twin Ray, and then you're gonna waste your energy and then you are dead. So that's why you cannot use Twin Flows, or there is not very used. Kubirux is really good with Earthquake, and then we have Cubic Smash, and what is it? What it is? The Crash. I think this evo has Crash. I cannot see it right now. Maybe this is not a good one with Crash. Not sure. I think this evo has Crash. Earth Affinity, Body Slam. Okay. It was a mistake, and then they changed Crash for Body Slam, but the real one, the good one, has Crash here. So keep in mind this gen is not right. And then in tier 3 we have these evos. So these evos are here because they have 2 or 3 speed boost. I think they have 3 speed boost. And then so this evo is not so good because it has Body Slam only, and then that's it. It's gonna hit the enemy with Body Slam, and that's okay, but it hasn't got more resources. So it's not so good. Sibus has the double debuff and then the counter attack, so that's really good. Slowbur has Crash, and then it has 3 speed boost with Body Slam as well, so that's okay. Better than Flarekin, I think, but Flarekin is gonna be better when the fire team is coming in chapter 2. So that will change the meta. Luckily. And then we have Trisipa. Trisipa is good if you have a symbol, and we are gonna use the build with 3 speed boost. Don't use the Electric Affinity. I think it's much better with 3 speed boost. Every evo that has 3 speed boost is going higher on the top in the tier, so that's the clue. And then we have Rabimaxu here, which is gonna spam the Sun Throw with double peck, and that's why it's good. And then when the enemy Evo is in the half of the life, is gonna do the sneak knife, the backstab. It's gonna do this, and then it's gonna defeat the enemy, and can do that several times. It's quite good. I think these two are quite good, and then the Trisipa is really good. These three. They could be in tier 2 as well, but they are here, and you will see why. Right now, tier 2 we have these three. Shark Leash is here because of Maelstrom. This attack is gonna hold the enemy, it's gonna catch it, it's not gonna be able to go away, so that's really good. And then it's gonna deal 20 of damage twice. So it's 40, and that damage is not gonna be affected by the buffs, so that's why it's really good. But the problem with this Evo is because it's better to use it against Evos like Wampus that has no 3 speed boost. Because if you have 3 speed boost, the other enemy, the other Evo, is gonna kill you before this is resolved. Also, it's gonna be defeated before this is resolved. The bleeding that Razorfin is gonna make. So sometimes you do this attack a few times, and then the enemy Evo is defeated, and then the enemy Evo have not suffered the bleeding. So that made this Evo a little not so good, but because of Wampus and other Evos with double debuff, and the Milestone is gonna catch them, so that's why he's here. Then we have Wampus. Wampus receive a very strong debuff, and then it's not so good. It has less life, and the infestation is not dealing so often, so that's why it's not so good now. And in the meta you have few Evos like these two that can catch Wampus and kill it. So also you have Hanino, and now maybe you can use Dirt Tops, but then you can use Twin Floss, and there are more so you can use to cast him. So by now Wampus is not used so often, but I want to keep it here until the next time the metagame changes, so I change all of these tiers. And then we have Wartrock here. Wartrock is really good with the Tomped. I don't have the good one because you need to have Earth Affinity. I'm very lazy to level up the good Wartrock. So you have the 3 speed boost, and then the enemy is gonna hit you with a physical attack, and then you're gonna do this and destroy it. So this Evo is here because it has a lot of damage with the Tom, and then can catch Evos like Wampus. It's not in the tier 1 because yeah, let's check what we have in tier 1. We have Thimble and Liceros. They have 3 speed boost. They have very high damage with the lighting. You need to charge the enemy twice, and then you have here the hammering, yeah, which is making a lot of damage, and these two have the Sun Throw. These 3 things, the speed boost, Sun Throw, and the high damage attack, is making them to be here on the top, and they are the best Evos in the game right now. For me, the best is Thimble, because with the hammering you need to stop using the Sun Throw, and then just smash with hammering all the time, hammering, up to you have used the last one, which is the most it has the most damage. So that's why Thimble is the best, because you can do the spark, and then you can do Sun Throw, and then change to Lightning Strike. In the past we used Electric Wave, but I think it's much better with Spark, because you're doing more or less the same damage if we compare the energy that we're spending. So we need the lightning strike as soon as possible. That's why we use the spark. We spend less energy, and we charge the enemy, so that's good. And then we have body slam in case that we need to defeat another thimble. This is the meta. I think is just okay. This meta has a problem, and the problem is that everybody is using the same evos, so that's not cool. You find the same evos all the time. And also the worst problem is that if you want to include more evos in the meta, on the top of the meta, they need to have 3 speed boost, frozen attack. They need to have very high damage in the attack. So that's really difficult right now to get if you breed them or in the wild. So we need to wait for map 2 to change the meta. But also in the map 2, if you don't have these characteristics, these skills in the evos, they are not going to be in the meta. So I think the developers need to check this. Maybe debuff the speed boost. Maybe improve the other abilities. For example, we have this ingenuity, need to make more effect in the attacks that are affected by this. Also, thick skin could give 50 points of life instead of 30. And also the seals, there are many evos that can use crash to break the seals. Not only crash, there is, for example, we have horns, or what's the name of the attack? Wall breaker. There are many that can break the seals. So using seals, it doesn't work. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like the meta. But PvP is gonna have a huge change in the future. So we will see what we will find. And I'm pretty sure the meta is gonna change. And we will be here to talk about it. So see you the next time.